Yay, man. Support the movement with the latest boxing news, breakdowns, and predictions. I know you love it. We know you love it. You know I love it. So go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And just to say it right now, this is just a kiss to victory, not a prediction, so don't get on your feelings. And let's start with 4th Division World Champion Mikey Garcia, which will be facing the boogeyman of the welterweight division, Errol "The Truth" Spence. And he will be bringing depression, and Mikey Garcia, he's gonna have to use his double jab to be able to keep him off of him. And why the double jab? Well, because the double jab is going to be able to stop Errol Spence Jr. from coming forward with his jab and his straight left. Because we all know Errol Spence Jr. comes straight ahead. He doesn't matter if he says that he has boxing ability. We have not seen that.
You know, it's funny you said that, Alex. It's really funny because he has shown that he's vulnerable for a lot of different things, and there is a lot of loopholes in his fighting game. It's funny that he continued to do the same exact thing, and he has shown completely, you know, in the same frame of mind that he is like a one-dimensional fighter. This has opened up, you know, the double jab will open up a lot of things for Mikey Garcia and put him in a position where he really need to be able to land the most effective punches that may catch Earl off balance or out of position.
Also with the jab, he can start setting up his right hand. And we all know Mikey Garcia got one of the best right hands in the game. I mean, Errol Spence Jr. will be open for that right hand at all time. Overhand rights, straight rights, cross rights, all sort of rights. Now, when we go back in time, you know, people hate me for this. Oh, you're going back when he was an amateur. But the truth is, he hasn't fought anybody in the pros that fight like Servet Sapijev. You know, he hasn't fought a fighter in the pros that has the speed, that has the angles, that has the ring generalship, that has the movement, the quickness. He just hasn't. And that's why we gotta keep coming back to this fight right here. I mean, we got this fighter doing whatever he pleases with Errol Spence Jr. He just moving in, moving out, coming in, landing combinations, getting out of the way again, and it's just the perfect way of how to beat the one-dimensional fighter that he keeps showing it from day one. As you can see, Errol Spence Jr. he keeps showing it.
Sapijev has shown that the ability to be able to move the way he is moving and stay out the way of Errol Spence, that if you just continue to adjust and make yourself not what you call it Automeyer in front of him, just standing there and being able to be touched and hit to the body, he's showing that it can be very effectively if you bounce around, show your angles, keep your jab, and extending yourself and constantly feinting at Earl. And you know, I agree with Alex when he said that there is no fighter that he has faced, and from day one he's shown where his vulnerability at. Nobody has really paid no attention to it. You know, this is one of them times where you say, okay, open your eyes, people, and look. You know, this is Errol Spence amateur fight, and hey, I don't got nothing against it. I mean, I totally agree with Alex Dominic. I understand people don't want to see it. Yeah, this is an amateur. At the end of the day, it's showing him, and it's really exposing him pretty much in front of, you know what I'm saying, everybody that he's fighting. If anybody can phantom this, if Mikey Garcia can phantom this and put this together, man, this could be the perfect fight.
Yeah, Sapijev has really shown us the blueprint on how to beat Errol Spence Jr. And he's just pretty much shown us everything on how to come in and out, come in and landing combinations and getting out of the way. That way you don't get hurt with his body shots, you know. I mean, look how he get away from him, turn him around. I mean, he'll do whatever. He'll even run for his life.
You are so special.
But no joke, even Carlos Ocampos found his way in a good position to land combinations to the body and got out of the way real quick. He didn't even know what he did to Errol, but hey,
sometimes
he did it. And sometimes in the heat of the fight you don't see these things. And here we go again, Alejandro Barrera fighting Errol Spence Jr. You know, one thing about Errol Spence Jr. is that I have noticed that if you keep the jab, pumping the jab, and start implementing little punches like little uppercuts here and straight right there's, it's not that he confuses Errol, you know, but he definitely makes him think.
It kind of get on his nerves.
It does get on his nerves, and all these fighters, they all throw the uppercut and they all land the uppercut, and if they don't land, the punch opens.
That's effective, man.
It's very effective, and it's every fighter out there. They throw the uppercut and they land it. I don't know what it is. It was like Miguel Cotto was very vulnerable to the uppercut.
Yeah.
All his big fight he lost because all these fighters implement the uppercut in their combination.
The uppercut can change your life, man, in a boxing match.
Yes, I agree. I think here we go again. I think this is the punch, the key punch for Mikey Garcia. You must implement the uppercut in your combinations when you are in the inside and when Errol is coming in, because whatever head movement the Errol comes in this fight is not gonna be a legit elite head movement. It's gonna be a head movement that he just learned. And it's not gonna be as effective. And if you come up with an uppercut, he's not gonna expect that. And he's so vulnerable to it. So vulnerable to it.
Man, very vulnerable. Also, as I said previous, that the gap between exchanging punches for Mikey Garcia with Errol Spence is an opening. And it's very special because I think Mikey sees this himself. This is one of the moments where Mikey is going to show levels to this game of boxing. You have to be a competitive fighter to be able to survive in this game. Mikey has everything that it takes to beat Earl and show his superiorness in this fight. So this is a moment and where you can really just see where Mikey has to do the things that it's going to take to expose Earl.
Not only expose, but also exploit and explore Errol Spence with these things that he's about to do to him. So by doing all these things and also using angles offensively and defensively in exchanges and always staying in the right distance and avoiding exchanges. You know, if you're gonna do an exchange, don't be reckless. Use your technique, use your angle, and I guarantee you that next Mexican-American superstar will be a 5-division world champion in Mikey Garcia.
Oh man.
This will elevate him into another podium.
It would.
And we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.